Moving from Florida to Georgia, what is the difference in the cost of living? I wonder if you will be as surprised as I was. Let's do it. I've seen a number of videos on the cost of living on YouTube, and they all seem to have the same thing in common. They're all pretty vague. They give you some general information and comments, but not much more. If you want that kind of video, you came to the wrong place. I want to make this useful so you can have some real numbers in front of you to make an informed decision. If you are making that move from Florida to Georgia, you most likely want to know what will the impact be on your wallet. While there are a number of cities you could be moving to in Georgia, I am going to focus on Atlanta and the metro area. So if you are moving to Savannah, Augusta, Columbus, or somewhere else, these numbers are going to be very different, and you'll probably want to look for a different video than this one. For those that are moving to Atlanta or the metro Atlanta area, then this is for you. If you want to know a little bit more about why you will love living in Atlanta, then you can check out this video I made about the 10 things you will love about Atlanta. Let's jump right into housing. What you will learn really fast about Atlanta is that when people say they live in Atlanta, what they really mean is not only the city, but the entire metro area. And the metro area is very spread out, which makes for very fun commutes when you're trying to go anywhere in the city. If you're looking to buy a home in the Atlanta area, the average cost of a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house is around $366,000. Can you find a house cheaper? Absolutely. Depending on which part of Atlanta or the metro area you want to live will depend on the cost. For instance, if you're looking to the northeast in a place like Duluth, Georgia, where I happen to live, you can find a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house around $280,000. Go east to Lilburn and you can find the same 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house for around $265,000. Head west to the Austell area and you can find homes in the $200,000 range. However, when you go north of the city to somewhere like Alpharetta, you jump in price to $425,000. Go to Marietta and we're talking about around $315,000. So how does this compare to where you're moving from in Florida? Well, there are only a few areas in Florida where homes are higher in cost on average than Atlanta. One of those areas is Fort Lauderdale, where the average 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house costs around $526,000. Another is Miami-Dade, where the average cost for that same house is around $456,000. There are a few cities that are similar to Atlanta, which are Tallahassee and Pensacola, where the price of a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house will put you around $335,000. But if you're moving from Daytona, where the average price is $250,000, Jacksonville, where the average price is $277,000, Orlando, where you're selling around $268,000, or Tampa, where prices are around $260,000, then the prices in Atlanta will be much higher. Prepare yourself so you do not get sticker shock. Seeing those numbers was a big surprise to me. I'd always heard and thought that Florida was much higher in price for housing because of the warm temperatures and easy access to plenty of beaches. Guess I was wrong that time. If we dive into everyday life, we will see that living in Georgia will be cheaper when it comes to eating out at restaurants, where you'll save about 2%. In Georgia, groceries are about 15% cheaper than they are in Florida. And on a side note, in my research, I saw that some sites were showing that the cost of oranges in Florida are actually more expensive than Georgia. Can someone help me out here? We pay about $6 for an 8-pound bag of oranges, which is 75 cents per pound. What's the cost in Florida? Don't y'all grow all the oranges down there? I mean, like 74% of the entire production? If someone can help me out to understand this or correct me, maybe my research was off, then I would love to see some comments below. Let's get back to it. Gas is about 5% cheaper here in Georgia, which looks good at first, but when you sit in traffic for an hour every day, you pretty much lose all those savings and then some. There are a few things you will be paying a little bit more for here in Georgia. Utility costs run you about 4% more here, and clothing costs about 6%. I'm guessing the clothing will cost you a little bit more because we actually have all 4 seasons in Georgia, so you'll want to buy some warmer clothes. Let me leave you with a little bit more info. I broke it down by cities, so if you're moving from the following cities and your household income currently is $100,000, Here is how much you will need to make in Atlanta to maintain that same standard of living. For Fort Lauderdale, you'll only need to make $88,000. For Miami-Dade, you'll only need to make $90,000. If you're moving from Daytona, Jacksonville, Orlando, or Tampa, you will need to increase your pay to around $115,000. If you are making the move to Atlanta, make sure that you include this in your negotiations for your new salary at your new job so that they can adjust appropriately for the higher cost of living here. And if you're moving from Pensacola or Tallahassee, you would need to slightly increase your income to around $106,000. While the cost of living in Georgia may be a little bit higher here if you are buying in or around Atlanta, I can tell you that most people are not disappointed after they move here. Atlanta is a really fun city with lots of things to do in and around the area. And the good thing is, if you're missing the beaches, you're only a few hours drive away. If you are looking to relocate to Atlanta and the metro area, I provided a link below that gives you my relocation guide. I post videos like this one about living in and around the Atlanta area, along with tips about buying and selling homes and home ownership every Thursday. So don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, and I will see you next time.